strong, solid ally. And Japan, while it has been building up, has never really done as much as we would have liked. And I remember during the Gulf War, or not during the Gulf War, during the Iraq invasion, Richard Armitage, after 9/11, essentially told the Japanese leadership at that time, show the flag. And this was very, very controversial in Japanese politics. And it was Koizumi who essentially translated that into creating an expanded anti-terror law that was deployed externally so that it could rationalize and legalize Japan's military support of U.S. forces abroad. And that has been very, very controversial. The Democratic Party of Japan, under Hatoyama, Naoto Kan, Ichiro Ozawa, have been steadfast against that kind of automatic collaboration that they feel runs against Japanese interests. So to some degree, what we're seeing in this DPJ victory is Japan moving beyond this lobotomized state. And I think that Hatoyama will keep the U.S. relationship as its key relationship, but Japan is going to be with us on some occasions and against us on some occasions. They're going through, in I think, a less dramatic way, to some degree, what Germany did under Gerhard Schroeder. It was very controversial when Schroeder apparently unleashed the political gains of a growing anti-Americanism in Germany. But to some degree, that was very important because, in a way, Germany was a lot like Japan for us. They were satellites of American interest in their respective regions. And to some degree, under Gerhard Schroeder, Germany, in my view, reclaimed control of itself and sovereignty of itself. Said, we can support you on some occasion, oppose you on others. And I think that's exactly where Hatoyama and Ozawa are going to take the Democratic Party of Japan. And people like me think that's very, very healthy, that a notion that you can have Japan essentially subordinate, a puppet of American interests controlled by us on all fronts, I think is a recipe for disaster down the road. And we've been seeing, until this election, a kind of nasty right-wing, history-denying conservatism and sort of nationalism in Japan that I felt was sort of a reaction to this control. So this vote is about the healthiest thing that one could hope for if you were hoping for sort of a healthy, balanced nationalism and a more constructive and healthy U.S.-Japan relationship.
Steve Clemons, we want to thank you very much for being with us, publisher of the political blog, thewashingtonnote.com. We will link to it at democracynow.org. He is the director of the Japan Policy Research Institute and also executive vice president of New America Foundation. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. When we come back, actor and playwright Wally Shawn. Stay with us.